Have a look at this, getting set up, mate. He's even got the best fridge. Good to see that you can still get them. It's brand new, mate, smoking clean. Awesome fridge, by the way. But anyway, what are we doing here? This Kaon shim. He's got the shims from Kaon, you know, kaon.com.au. Easy to put in, but he had some trouble. He couldn't get it undone, whatever. See a little bit of paint work and that. Whatever you use, don't just use a normal, what is it called? 12-point socket, whatever. You want to use a 6-point or single hex socket, right? That means it's the exact socket that fits over the nut, not a spanner. Do you want to see if you can loosen that bottom one off just for the video, just to show how tight it is and see if you can get it or not. And if it doesn't work, I reckon you could get it if you really wanted to. No, just get the bar. Hey everybody, this is why we're showing you, because if this guy's had a bit of trouble, then you could have a bit of trouble. So don't use your spanner, your long spanner, 12 point. Do you know what I mean by 12 point? Have a think about it. 12 points inside the spanner head. Oh, this one, the ratchet doesn't work. You're trying to give me hand signals and head shakes, mate. Talk to me. Anyway, look, you just crack this one open easy. The point I wanted to make is sometimes you need a steel bar to go over your spanner or your socket or whatever. Look, the spanner might work, but this one, you know, a bit of paint. It's not rounded. It's just the paint's coming off, and I'm glad maybe it is a little bit round. No, not really. I'm glad he gave it up where he did, because A, you're damaging the paintwork and you don't want to slip on it and cause a job out of it, because this is literally, it's going to take us a few minutes to get those loose, and 2 people, one lifts the door, the other one slips the shim in, and then tying up, and away you go. 5-minute job, right? You're going to try the spanner? You reckon it's worth risk it for the biscuit? Oh, I don't know. Let's see. What about quick jobs that aren't always that straightforward. That's it. The 3/8 breaker bar, mate, always comes in handy. Have a look at this one now. Get that in. You don't get as much choice of position, but it'll work. And the 3/8 breaker bar, I've probably thrashed that. To be honest, I think this set was $10 when I was about 12 years old. It was made in Japan. I think I got it from McEwen's when I used to work on the lawnmowers, because I had my little lawnmower business. Yep. No, get the bar, mate, get the bar. Because the bar just gives you so much leverage. I just want to sort of demonstrate how easy it is with the bar kind of thing, you know? Ooh, mate, what's going on, mate? That is ridiculous. Who did these things up? Man, that's nuts. So sometimes these are not meant to be done. It just doesn't want to come. How about this? Let's go the other way. Let's try tightening it, see what happens. Actually, let's get a newer socket as well. Okay, so, all right, we've got the 1/2-inch breaker bar and the impact socket, actually good quality, and it fits in there. Let's just make sure we've got that impact socket pushed all the way in rock hard, 100%. Wiggle the bar up and down, demonstrating for everybody, all the way in, and the bar, and let's see what happens now. Ho, ho, ho! Heavy duty! Now we can go back to the standard 3/8. Back it off a few turns till you can see what looks like a shim. Keep going. I'm Simon Says, and Simon didn't say stop. For this video, you've got to do what I say when I say it. Oh, that's it. That's what I'm talking about, because of the weight of the doors on there. Now, we can't video this, but I'm about to go and lift the door up, and he's going to slip the shim in underneath the hinge. I'll show you what it looks like when it's done. Here's the shim. There you go. There you go. You take the shim and I go lift the door. All right, so I just held the door up and wiggled it up and down a bit, and you've pushed that shim in. Look, bloody beautiful, man. Look at that. And then what do we do now? Simon Says, nip them up. Pretty boring, mate, watching someone do up to nuts and bolts, but we try and show you the full detail of what goes down. Mate, if this guy couldn't get them undone, I'm thinking, either one or two things, man. He's not very good on the tools, or they're bloody tight. And the answer was they were bloody tight, and we don't need to get the big bar out to tighten them up. As tight as we can get them with the 3/8 drive ratchet, like that, is enough. Go double check the top one again for me, would you? I always like to go back and forth a few times. All right, that's it, job done. Case closed. You know how it works. You shut the door now and it lines up perfect. This one was 1 shim. The kit from Kaon comes with 2 shims, I think. So whatever you need, depending how worn your hinges are, or you can go get some expensive hinges and change those every 50 or 80,000 Ks. Pass. See ya. The alignment there now, beautiful. And that's where I still think these doors need adjustment at the striker, because even though the door's shut, see how it goes in? Do me a favour, can you open and close that a few times just to demonstrate? Go a bit harder. Everybody can see. All right, leave it at that, thank you. Shut it, it's all good. See how it's going in heaps and bouncing back, and that is shut, the door's shut. But it just goes to show it needs to be pulled in tighter on the rubber. It needs to have adjustment, because the door, when you're shutting it, it's actually going in and it's bouncing back. So it's kind of sitting out all loose and floppy. So something Toyota didn't get right, but hopefully there's a company that can make something. Does anyone know anyone that could possibly make a striker like that that's just elongated so we can get a few millimeters of adjustment out of it? That'd be really good. That's what we need on these Prados, 120 and 150. Seems like 150 is the biggest problem. We don't want to spend that much time on the rear door, do we? We've already got shims. We've got replacement guides. We just need adjustable striker.